white, light, bright, infinite, fractals, ever growing, ever multiplying out, more and more, until it feels infinite, face to face with infinity, face to face with God. I talk to God, but I am just talking to myself. A tower, a tunnel, a dome, a loss of self and identity. I have done this before. I have been here before. I am about to do this, but I have done it. I felt the past and the future. I apologize for the intrusive thoughts. What a gorgeous afterglow, like that after a skydive. And really, how much of the actual skydive does one remember after all that sensory overload? But you still know it was fun, and you still know that it happened. My bathroom is a heavenly cathedral. I am an old man. I am saying to myself, you will be old one day, in a voice not quite my own, as if I had false teeth. I thank God for the gift. I look at myself in the mirror, surrounded by flowery wallpaper. I am enjoying watching how everything breathes. Snaps from waking dreams at those very moments, and from night-time dreams past. I felt chatty, friendly, and full of love during the afterglow, and imagined how useful it could be for sex. God, is that you? Are you there? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sex, spirituality, creativity, sensuality, intelligence. There was this beautiful whooshing sound, like the sea, trees, or tape hiss, and I wanted to feel wind, so I turned on my little fan. Visionary flashes, similar to hypnagogic or hypnopompic images after the trip, including the days after. There was lots of deja vu and daydream-ja vu, peeks into parallel worlds perhaps. I have been here before, because I have lived before, and I have died before. Glimpses into past lives. And another time, I was in bed. The rain came down, the thunder rumbled, and the lightning shone through my window. When would be a better time to smoke some Changa? The thunderstorm was almost a sign to do it now. or waste an opportune moment. I got a used pipe, which I think had some psychedelia left, put on my mood lights, got a towel and poured some water over it, and smoked. I put the pipe on the wet towel. There was the usual waiting room visuals until a gentle, dreamlike breakthrough. Nothing like blasting off or shooting away, just a gentle transition into a waking dream. This happened after I apologized for all the intrusive thoughts I was getting in my head. For I was surely aware of some telepathy going on. Flashes from dreams past, flashes of waking life, and flashes of archetypes, grandfatherly, levitating like the old man from Up, stern tiger moms. A certain work colleague comes to mind. Bits and pieces being projected into the screen of my mind like an experimental film. And then I sensed it. I saw it. Outlines of faces, like busts or statues looking at me, and many hands moving, shaking, doing something over me. And just like I did that time at my old apartment when I sensed an alien presence a month or two ago for the first time, I sensed it again. A being, or beings. I said, "Hello. Are you the same being from last time, or a different one?" I told it how much I loved it, how much I wanted it to stay. Please don't go. Even though I knew it had to eventually. I stretched my arms out, showing benevolence, in case it was a different being that didn't know who I was. I love you. Please love me too. Show me that you love me. The fan, well, it was muggy, and the air current coming through the open window during the storm caressed me and hugged me like fingers and hands. It felt really good, and the sounds of them both caressed me as well. And I felt a slight synesthesia, an opening of the senses. I felt the buzzing in my sex centre around where my prostate area is, but not quite as strong as times before. Nevertheless, I was still astonished at the sensuousness and the sexuality of DMT and the beings it helps us connect with. I said, "You can come into me anytime." And I threw kisses into the air with my hand. The beings enjoy pleasure, so they liked the euphoria of a benzo and some codeine to help me sleep off the psychedelic buzz. The mood lighting had such a quality that went past being just luminous, as if they were under a black light, and they were also like glowing gems amongst all the tangled cables. The telepathic sensations were amazing, and I felt like I was taught something. Don't waste your thoughts on fantasizing. Enjoy what is real. Interactions with family, friends, lovers, beings like us, but fantasizing is a waste. It was emotional, like being at the beach again with a long-lost relative. I said thank you, and I swore I heard its pleasure in response. I had to laugh, seeing my arms stretched out into thin air, giving out invisible hugs, but it was a perfect way to spend a thunderstormed night.